Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Vince Pikowski. We are back here at the 42nd Annual Best Ranger Competition, brought to you by the National Ranger Association and the Airborne and Ranger Training Brigade here at Fort Benning, Georgia. We will get right to it. We have a score update for you, and we will run through that momentarily. However, I want to remind everybody that today's Ranger Reckoning, Rangers can choose whatever ranges they want to go to in whatever order. So some Rangers have completed more ranges earlier than others, and others are choosing to go further early in the day and then work through ranges later in the day. So there are a variety of strategies out there to work through, and we won't really know how teams settle until the end of the day. But for a current update and score, in first place, Team 49. In second place, Team 51. Third, Team 50. Fourth, Team 30. Fifth, Team 43. Sixth, Team 16. Seventh, Team 21. Eighth, Team 46. Ninth, Team 26. 10th, Team 55. 11th, Team 24. 12th, Team 13. 13th, Team 32. 14th, Team 27. 15th, Team 17. 16th, Team 36. 17th, Team 31. 18th, Team 47, 19th, Team 20, and 20th, Team 19. That's two 25th ID teams moving together right now. Then in 21st place, we got Team 23, 22nd, Team 14, 23, Team 41, 24, Team 22, 25th, Team 5, 26th, Team 25, 27th, Team 8, 28th, Team 59, 29th, Team 44, 30th, Team 54, 31st, Team 53, 32nd, Team 45, 33rd, Team 33, 34th, Team 35, 35th, Team 56, 36th, Team 42, 37th, Team 15, 38th, Team 58, 39th, Team 6, and rounding out your top 40, Team 1. Now, some important thing to note on how the scoring's kind of shifted. We have the 75th Ranger Regiment currently in first, second, and third place. My reading of that, likely from the outside, is that they all have the same strategy. So they're probably knocking out the ranges in a similar order and probably trying to knock out ranges rather quickly early in the day before it gets too hot, and to buy them some time to get back here to Ruckhold, where they can then have some time before the night road march. We also saw a big jump from Team 26th of the 101st Airborne Division, rising up to 9th place right now. That positive movement from a team that is filled with experience is a positive sign for that team. A little bit of stabilization between places 4 to 8. So again, things must be super close because we don't see a ton of movement. These teams are shifting a lot, but again, Team 49 still being in first place suggests that they might perhaps be establishing some sort of lead or rhythm. But again, with Team 49, 51, and 50 all consuming the top 3 spots, likely that's a result of them having the same strategy at the same ranges. And we'll see how that continues to play out throughout the day as other teams complete more and more events. Down the line, we also have Team 20 and Team 19, both from the 25th Infantry Division, on spots 19 and 20. Something I want to cue you guys into, especially as we move later into the day, is this place 14 through 24. Again, remember that this competition is eventually going to cut down to 16 teams. So the sooner you can establish yourself reliably and consistently in the top 16, the better chance you have of finishing this competition and finishing it well. So continue to kind of monitor how those teams 13 to 24 or 28 are moving throughout the day. Are they bumping up? Are they moving down? And are there teams that are consistently in the top 16 that we see? If so, that could really be an indication that they are probably there to stay and will continue to compete. Right now, we have 40 teams still out on the course. They are spread all across Fort Benning. Again, if you are just joining us right now, please download the Guide On app. The Guide On app is your key to the competition. It is the keys to the castle. It will give you the routes to every location on Fort Benning and include the schedule for the day. Also on there is the username and password to the Black Ohm site. The Black Ohm site has the tracking location of every team where they are right now in the competition physically. So you can see how this thing has spread out across Fort Benning and where each of the 40 teams are. Then, if you want to try to intercept your teammate or your team because you're down here, or you just want a good indication of how they're moving throughout the day, you can watch that and use that to get a better understanding of how this thing moves. Again, we're in the middle of Ranger Reckoning right now, 13 events going on simultaneously. Rangers can choose whatever events they want to go to in whatever order, complete them as they wish, or choose to bypass an event if they may not think that that's to their strength, or they don't have enough time to get back here for Ruck Hold around 6 p.m. Again, I just want to recover the top 5 teams for everybody. Right now in first place we have Team 49, second place Team 51, third place Team 50, fourth place Team 30, and fifth place Team 43. And again, these teams are going to continue to shift pretty wildly throughout the day as they continue to complete more and more events and we start to see those scores stabilize. Once we get another update, we will come right